Hello and welcome students. I am Preeti Gupta and today I am going to teach you a very important topic of your unit number 3. The topic is the measurement, or we can say experimental measurement of electrical conductivity. So now let's start, students. Now students, in the last class we have discussed the conductivity of, or we can say the conductance of electrolytic solution, in which we discussed some important terms like electrolytic cell, conductance, resistance, in which the electrolytic cell is connected with the DC current, right? So basically the unknown resistance of a conductor can be measured using Wheatstone bridge. The resistance of an ionic solution from which we calculate its conductance will be difficult to measure. Okay, so we encountered two major problems in this. Firstly, passing the DC. When we passing the DC current, it changes the composition. It changes the composition of the solution. And secondly, a solution cannot be connected directly to the bridge. Okay, so the first difficulty, okay, that is the providing the DC current. We are going to provide here the AC source. Okay, and the second problem is solved by using a specially designed conductivity cell. Okay, so students, okay, now the conductivity cell containing solution of electrolyte. Okay, a conductivity cell containing solution of electrolyte, which is made one arm of this Wheatstone bridge. You can see that one arm is connected with the conductivity cell, or we can say that it is made up of one arm of the Wheatstone bridge. Okay, the conductivity cell is made of Pyrex glass. It is made of Pyrex glass, students, and it is fitted with platinum electrodes. In it there is a platinum electrode. Okay, these platinum electrodes are coated with black finely divided platinum. It is coated with black finely divided platinum. Okay, because it gives large surface area to the electrodes and improves the sharpness of the sound in the null point detector. So student, this is a device which indicates 0. Okay, this is a device you can see in your book. This is denoted by P. Okay, here I am writing the D because this is known as null point detector. This is a device, students, which indicates 0 when deflection, the balance condition occurs. Okay, null means 0, point detector. When the equilibrium, when these all arms, right, R1, R2, this is known as R2 because this conductivity cell is made by one arm of this Wheatstone bridge. All right, students, so this is known as R2. Okay, when R1, R2 and R3, R4 are in the equilibrium, that means there is a indication of 0. So this is known as null point detector. Okay, this is a device. So students, I told you that this conductivity cell is containing a electrolyte and it is made up of a Pyrex glass. Okay, it is fitted with a platinum electrodes which gives the surface area, okay, which gives the surface area to the electrodes and improves the sharpness also. So here the direct current is not applied because it causes electrolysis and it changes the changes the combination of the solution basically. So here we are doing taking the AC source. Okay, now we have the resistance, that is the resistance R1, R3 and R4, and R so adjusted that a null point is obtained. ओके इस तरह से एडजस्ट किया गया है कि एक नल पॉइंट यहाँ पर ऑब्टेन हो जाए. इस पॉइंट पर क्या होगा, एक बैलेंस कंडीशन अकर हो जाएगी. दैट मीन्स R2 divided by R1 divided by R2 which is equal to R3 divided by R4. So there is a balance occur at this point. So this is known as null point detector. Now if R2 refers to the resistance of electrolytic solution, remember students, this R2 refers to the resistance of electrolytic solution, then what is equal to R2? R2 equal to R1 into R4 divided by R3. We all know that the reciprocal of resistance gives the conductance of the solution. So we can simply imply from this that the reciprocal of R2 gives the conductance of the solution. Now students, knowing the values of R1, R3 and R4, the resistance of the electrolytic solution R2 is calculated. Now the next topic is calculation of specific conductance, or we can say conductivity, or we can say kappa. Okay. Now conductivity is related to the resistance or conductance G. किस तरह से रिलेट करती है, दैट कप्पा इज इक्वल्स टू 1/ρ. दिस इज नोन एज रेजिस्टिविटी. ओके, नाउ पुटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ रो, वी गेट दिस. द वैल्यू ऑफ रो इज इक्वल्स टू R A divided by L. What is L? L is the length of electrodes and A is the cross section area of the electrodes. Okay, and R is the resistance and this is known as resistivity. So while putting the value of rho in this equation number 1, what we get, that kappa is equals to 1/R L into L divided by A. Okay, now just मैंने क्या करा, अब नेक्स्ट पोर्शन में इन दोनों को अलग अलग कर दिया, दैट 1/R is multiplied with L by A. We all know that the reciprocal of resistance is known as conductance, so that's why I'm putting here G, capital G over here, and L by A is known as another constant which is known as cell constant, students. Okay, so I'm going to write it here, that G star, this is known as cell constant. Okay, so G is equals to, that G star is equals to L by A, okay, which is known as cell constant. You can simply calculate the unit also. That unit comes out to be centimeter inverse. Okay, from this equation we can write that, okay, that kappa is equals to 1/R into cell constant, or we can say G star divided by R. Okay, so we can write that kappa is equals to cell constant divided by R is equals to G star divided by R, or we can say that conductivity is equals to conductance into cell constant. From this equation we can simply say that conductivity is equals to conductance. What is 1/R? That is conductance. If R is given to you, so you can find out the conductance and it is multiplied with the cell constant, you can easily find the conductivity. Now the next topic is, students, molar conductivity. Students, when we dissolved any electrolyte, okay, basically electrolyte dissociates into its ion. Okay, when we dissolve any electrolyte in the solvent, right, so they dissociate into their ions. So the conductivity changes because they are different. When they dissociate, they have a charge, okay, and the size is different. So it is important to define a physically more meaningful quantity. So that is known as, basically that's why it is defined as the molar conductivity. So what is molar conductivity, students? Molar conductivity is defined as the conductance of the solution containing 1 gram mole of the solute, mole gram of the electrolyte, such that the entire solution is placed between two parallel electrodes on 1 centimeter apart. Electrodes 1 centimeter apart. Okay, so molar conductivity is defined as the conductance of the solution containing 1 gram mole of the electrolyte, such that the entire solution is placed between two electrodes 1 centimeter apart. Okay, it is denoted by, this is known as Greek symbol, student, this is known as lambda, and this is known as M. Okay, so what is molar conductivity? Molar conductivity is equals to kappa divided by C. Okay, kappa divided by C. Kappa, we know the unit is Siemens meter inverse. Okay, C is the concentration. Okay, number of mole divided by volume. We know that concentration is equals to number of moles divided by volume. So we can write the unit, that mole divided by meter cube. Okay, then we can easily imply that unit comes out to be, okay, Siemens meter square mole inverse, or we can say Simon centimeter square mole inverse. We can easily calculate the unit. Now what we have to do, that we know the kappa, the unit comes out to be Simon meter inverse. All right students, and this will be concentration is equals to number of moles divided by volume. So mole is mole and volume is meter cube, because this is meter, so I'm going to write it in meter cube. And when I, okay, so what happens students, when this cut out to be, then the unit becomes centimeter, oh sorry, Simon, okay, this is meter square and mole inverse. So this is the unit of molar conductivity, Simon meter square mole inverse, when you solve this. Okay, now we know that students, we know that, okay, that molar conductivity is related to conductivity kappa by the relation molar conductivity is equals to kappa into 1000 divided by molarity. This capital M is known as molarity. Okay, so now capital M is equals to molarity, and the units are of this molar conductance units are ohm inverse, centimeter square mole inverse, or we can say ohm inverse, centimeter square mole inverse, okay, in which we have calculated in this meter. Okay, you can also write centimeter. Now the next one is the Simon centimeter square mole inverse. This are, students, units are very important. Now I am going to solve to describe this molar conductivity by taking a numerical. Now let's take an example just to understand the whole concept of molar conductivity. How can we imply the formula in the question? So just take a look. The electrical resistance of a column. Okay, the electrical resistance of a column of 0.05 molar NaOH solution of diameter. Okay, here the diameter given to us, that means we have to calculate the radius. So radius is equals to diameter divided by 2. That is 1 centimeter, and length is equals to 50 centimeter is 5.55 into 10 raised to the power 3 ohm. Calculate its resistivity. So what is resistivity? Rho. Conductivity means kappa, and molar conductivity means lambda m. Okay, so first what the things are giving to a student, that diameter is giving to us and we have to calculate the radius. So now I am going to calculate the area. So the area is equals to, okay, because to calculate this we need a area over there. So because when we are putting the values, right? So area is equals to pi r square, students. What is the value of pi? 22 pi 7, or you can write simply 3.14. So I am going to write it here 3.14. So that is 3.14. Okay, then when I tell you that radius is equals to diameter d by 2, then just put the value of diameter, that is 1 centimeter. So 1 by 2 over here. So I'm going to write it 1 by 2 whole square. Okay, the value comes out to be, this is in the centimeter square, remember students, the unit is compulsory, okay, in the boards. So I'm going to write the answer over here, that is something 0.78 centimeter square. Okay, so this I'll calculate the area. Now I'm going to write it here, the resistivity. First I'm going to know the resistivity. What is rho? Rho is equals to RA upon L. Okay, we know R is given to us in the question, that comes out to be 5.55 into 10 raised to the power 3, and length is given to us, that is 50 centimeters. So first I am going to put the value of A, that is 0.78. Okay, then divided by length is giving to us, that is 50. Okay, now calculate, and when calculation, that comes out to be 87.135 ohm centimeter, because this is centimeter square and this is centimeter. So numerator and denominator 1 centimeter is going to be cancelled out, and the unit comes out to be ohm centimeter, because this R is known as resistance, is unit is ohm. Okay, I'm going to write it here ohm, then you not be confused. Okay, ohm into centimeter. So that's why I'm going to write it here, the resistivity is equals to ohm into centimeter. Okay, now the next is to find out the conductivity. So what is conductivity? Conductivity is the reciprocal of resistivity. So it is very much important that you have to write it here, kappa is equals to 1 upon rho. Okay, you know the value of rho, just put the value of rho, that is 87.135. Okay, so the value comes out to be 0.01148 and the unit goes to be upper side, that will be equal to centimeter inverse, rho inverse, centimeter inverse, ohm inverse, centimeter inverse. Okay, the two things I've calculated, that first is resistivity, another was conductivity. Now the third one is the molar conductivity. Just to solve this, you can write it this in way also, that 1.148 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 ohm. Yeah, you can write it Simon centimeter inverse to make calculation more easier. Okay, now from this we can calculate the molar conductivity. We know the formula of molar conductivity is molar conductivity is equals to kappa into 1000 divided by m. Okay, here m is given to us in the question, that is 0.05. So I am going to write here kappa's value, that is 1.148 into 10 raised to the power minus 2 into 1000 students divided by molarity that is given to us in the question, that is 0.05. When we solve this whole calculation, we get the value that comes out to be 229.6 Simon centimeter square mole inverse. So students, this is whole about the experimental calculation or experimental measure of conductivity, and the next is molar conductivity. Please do more and more question based on this molar conductivity. Thank you.